Recording. Take it away, Ann. Actually, let me.
All right.
Let me mute everyone really quick. And you'll have to unmute yourself and come back on. Go ahead.
Okay. How do I unmute myself? Am I unmuted?
You're good. You're good. We can hear you.
Okay, good. Welcome everybody to today's mastermind. Woo! Somebody said the camera wasn't working. I bet you somebody.
There it is.
That. Hi. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't see you. But it's all right. You're on and off.
I know, because I don't know how to work this thing. Welcome everybody to today's mastermind call. I'm so glad to be here with you all. We are excited not to send our crowns off an amazing trip coming up here. I'm sure they're all giddy and packed and got all their superfoods ready. But we are also going to talk to today about the most amazing experience we're all having with the 501c3s. We're going to get a little bit more information on that today. I'm so glad to be here, and I can't wait to learn more.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you so much, Ann. Appreciate you. You are such a shining star. You're just like gaining momentum and like leading more and more people every day and reaching into your downlines and supporting people all the way down several levels. So thank you for all the work you're doing. And I'm really excited, you guys. The Purium Gives program has had some incredible, crazy results, like insane. Like we all thought Tara Adler had it at like 9K. The Purium Gives program is putting people like at 4K on their first day. So let me give you some examples. So today I'm going to do some screen sharing. I recommend you take some notes, get your pen and paper out. I'm going to take you from start to finish through a path of like what to put on your Facebook page, what resources to then send the people who are interested to engage your nonprofits, and then how to build the value of what we have, and then following up with a connect call and edification. So you're introducing the nonprofits to somebody, so they're not just talking to one person. You want to have like them to feel like the power of this organization and several people. Okay, so they're not like, who's this lone islander? We're like, this is a strong organization. So let's start from the very beginning. How do we get nonprofits interested? That's what this call is. So if you haven't heard of the Purium Gives program, this is enabling nonprofits to join and partner up with Purium. They get a free launch pack the month of December. This is a 1-month thing. We got to take advantage of this month. Okay, so we have a 1-month opportunity to sign up as many nonprofits as possible for absolutely free. You get it? They're going to get unlimited gift cards for nothing. Okay, so unlimited gift cards for 1 year they're going to get. Now, after that, at this point, probably they'll have to buy more gift cards. After a year, if they're like successful with this, they'll want to keep going, they can buy more gift cards. But for now, let's show you what this path looks like, working specifically with nonprofits. And there is something going through, the Senate and House right now about how people are going to not be able to write off donations as taxes. David Sandoval just posted that on his page the other day. So what is that? What are the implications of that? If people cannot write off their donations, guess what's going to happen? What's going to happen? They are not going to donate as much to nonprofits. So nonprofits need another way. This is a perfect time. It blows my mind how often David Sandoval is on the cutting edge. It's like, did he see this coming? They're like, we're going to create an opportunity for nonprofits to still earn income, and people will still be able to, donate in the form of buying products. And then this is going to solve that problem. I mean, to me, he's always ahead. He's always thinking ahead. He's always ahead of the game. He's always on the edge of information. He's always on the front line, like of wherever there's crises. He's like got the solution right there. And it just blows my mind. I mean, like, it was almost like he made glyphosate the popular topic, right? Well, suddenly we had biomedic, and then all of a sudden it was all over the news. It was like we were right ahead of that curve. We were talking about glyphosate, the solution to glyphosate, and all of a sudden it was like all over the news. It was in that movie, that video about GMOs, and it's just like he's always ahead. So we are so like in the cutting edge of everything. I trust this organization so much. I trust our company. I trust David Sandoval. I trust Amy Benner. I trust David Litt. I know that they are always thinking so intelligently. So I'm really excited about Purium Gives. So let's start from start to finish. Let's imagine we want to have some nonprofits. How do we go about that? And yes, this is being recorded. Okay, next level, baby. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you, starting from one person, our 3-star crown, Sarah Rhinelander post. Let's see if it's there. Let's see, where was it? I think it's right here. Okay, so now, favorite charity. This is her post. Block posts, first of all, are one of the posts that the kind of post that's going to give you the highest algorithm. It's going to be the most seen. This is a block post. It's like a sentence long, right? And it's got a color behind it. That's called a block post. This gets the most attention on Facebook besides the Facebook Live. And then if anybody puts emojis, it's going to keep it in the algorithms and in your newsfeed for more hours. So you want this to stay up. Check it out. She got 26 likes. And how many comments she got? She's got like tons of people telling her the same organization to check out this. But I think it's like 60 comments telling her, oh, Honeyroot, check out Honeyroot. So everyone's suggesting like the same organizations to her, plus there's some others. People are suggesting organizations for her to reach out to, or their own organizations. Okay, so this is pretty exciting. This is what can happen if you just ask and you shall receive. Favorite charity, nonprofit, or 501c3, it says, I'm looking to partner with 5 for a massive fundraising opportunity. So she's asking people, what are their favorite charity? What is their favorite nonprofit? I'm looking to partner with 5 for a massive fundraising opportunity. You can do the same thing on Instagram. You can literally like take a picture of this post, crop it, and post it on Instagram. Uh-oh, what did I just do? I opened up something. Okay, so this is also for the people on the phone. I want you guys to be able to hear what I'm saying. So that's Sarah's blog post. She posted at the right time. It was yesterday morning, early morning. So that way, that's the best time of day. So most people saw it, and she had a lot of action all through the day. Okay, so step 1, post, request, find out who your nonprofits are, and then call them, send them a text message, interact with them. What do you do once you know who they are and you've got some interaction? Okay, and I'm just going to say that yesterday, Grace got me on the phone with a nonprofit who signed up right then and there. I'll tell you about that story later. So right now we're at step 2, resources. So what do? You got there interested. And by the way, I want to say, emphasize, I'm going to tell you guys a story. Let's start with the story. I think it's right here. Okay. So where is it? Here it is. Okay. So Sarah posted in Bliss Mastermind some information yesterday, an update on Purium Gives program. See that here? So you go into Bliss Ohana, you can do a search for John. All right, I did a search for John to bring up this post because this is the superstar, is John. Check it out. Let's just start right here at the first major success story. First major success story, John Altschuler and Mary Lynn Altschuler, sorry, I can't say it, have enrolled in an organization, not a nonprofit, but most of their contacts come from a nonprofit page. This organization enrolled yesterday. Okay, she posted this yesterday, so they enrolled the day before and became the second distributor to hit the 9K club. Did you hear that? Yesterday they enrolled. They hit the 9K club in one day. And they did it in just over 12 hours. Today, on day 1, I guess the 1st of December, or the first 12 hours the next day, they hit the 4K club. So they hit 9K club the first day, and they hit the 4K club already the second day, and it wasn't even done with the day for the first 12 hours of today. This means that they have earned nearly $4,000 in the first 24 hours. They have already gone through their 100 gift cards. Looks like the unlimited gift card program is a point of differentiation that will be huge for Purium, brand partners, and nonprofits going forward. Congratulations, John and Mary Lynn. Looking forward to hearing more stories like this on the road to $5 million. Who's excited about that? Drop me some emojis. Drop me some ones, some tens, some thousands. Drop me millions in the chat box. Raise your hand. Are you excited? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Let's see it. Let's see it. All right. So Keep calm and give. Do you like that? So this you can find. Remember how we talk about stories, story medicine. This is story medicine right here. If you can tell this story when you're talking to nonprofits, that in one day they might earn $4,000, you think that's going to interest them? You better believe it. It's just like when you tell somebody, wow, I had zero energy and was falling asleep at the wheel, and then in 7 days of doing this cleanse, I had more energy than I've ever known, and I was running, and I almost doubled my running speed on the treadmill. The story is what gives people inspiration and gives them the idea of what's possible. So this is story medicine right here, this story. Keep this story in your back pockets. Be ready to share that with people on the phones when you're doing a Connect call, okay? So step 1, you post, your blog post or whatever, or you reach out and you contact your favorite organization or somebody who's been recommended. Step 2, let's go to resources, see this? So now you're gonna log into your back office. There's 2 places you can go. If you log into your back office, you're gonna click this thing, resources, which is then gonna bring this link, resources library. So you can click resources library. It's gonna bring you to this page. In resources library, then you're gonna click marketing materials, which I already did, so I'm just kind of taking you through this motions. So now you're in marketing materials. You see this right here, download letter, nonprofit 501c3 to members. It's editable. You can actually edit this document. Okay, this is an actual doc, a Word doc that it's gonna download to your computer. See down here, it says letter to members down here. You're gonna open up that letter and then you can edit it if you need to. Let's look at that letter. Oh, actually, sorry, hold on. Sorry, there's a couple steps. One is that you can send them a couple things. These are the same. You can send them this link to the website. iShopPurium.com/pages/Purium gives. I'm just gonna put that in the chat box. Oh, I don't think I can while I'm here. Yes, I can. Hang on, let's see. I don't know how to multitask like that. Okay, let's try again. No, okay, I can't do it while I'm on screen sharing. Let me show you where to find resources. There's 2 places. One is in Bliss Ohana. You go to files. Every group page has a file section. See this files over here on the left side and in the Purium Bliss Ohana. You're gonna click files. And then you're gonna see this document, Purium Gives and Purium Gives doc. So you can open up the Purium Gives PDF, and that opens up something that you can actually send to people. Or you can click the Purium Gives doc and check this out. Open this doc, it's gonna download it, you're gonna open it up on your computer. Here's a letter, whoops, here's instructions. So in that file, you can find instructions. And Erin, thank you, Erin, for making this document. Here's how to share the new Purium Gives program. So here's your step-by-step process that'll help you. To introduce this program, share this flyer with your nonprofit contact. This link can be found at the bottom of iShopPurium.com under Purium Gives. This flyer is also in the Purium app. So those of you who has an app on your phone, make use of that app, the Purium app, which comes with your launch, it's your Dreams technology. This comes when you buy a launch pack or a builder pack. If any organization decides to do the program, you can provide them with this sample letter that they can modify to send out their members. So first you're gonna send them information. And that would be this.
Is the app with the question with the app is that under the videos or where is that on the app? Because that is
you're gonna have to go look at the app and explore.
Okay.
It's on your app. It's just like I don't know where it is on your app, but you can explore your app and find it.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
It's right under PDFs. It's just right under PDFs. There's a flyer and a letter. They're right there. They're super easy to find. I'll post it in Bliss Ohana.
I'm so glad you're here, Grace. I know you have to go soon. So let me just say this, and then if there's time, we'll get you to tell your story. So here is what the app will take you to this, or you can find this on the website right here. It's the same thing. Here's the same format in a document that you can find in your back office. Here's the form on the website. It's the same thing, okay? Now, check it out. Introducing Purium's new 501c3 fundraising program. So this is how you're gonna introduce them to what we have. You're gonna say, here, check this out. earn back 20% for life. Purium was founded on the concept of giving back to the community and by giving away $50 gift cards launched on Giving Tuesday 2017. Our fundraising program is simple. Your organization partners with Purium to distribute $50 gift cards to each of your members and supporters. Simply choose a gift card code, usually the name of your organization. This code allows your members to save $50 on their first purchase at our website. After this purchase, they will save up to 25% on future purchases as loyal customers. Most importantly, your gift card code connects their purchases with your organization, and Purium donates 20% of their purchases back to your group. Okay, so they really spell it out in this letter how it works. This connection and the 20% donation continues as long as your members continue to order Purium products. Plus, your members can share your organization's gift card code with friends and family. Your group earns 20% on all these purchases as well. Again, John hit the 9K club. And on day 1, 4K club on day 2. They enrolled an organization that was basically a church, and they earned already $4,000 in the first 2 days. So these are key. These are key bullet points. There's no cost to your organization. There's no cost. There's no product inventory to handle and distribute. The gift cards and marketing letters are electronic. So then, why do your members need our product? This is building the value of our product. Okay, so building value is step 2. Number 1 is like, what is it going to do for your organization? How it works. Number 2 is building the value. More and more people suffer from health challenges related to diet, poor digestion, low energy, depression, aches, pains, sleep issues, and much more. At Purium, we have the most trusted and natural organic and gluten-free superfood solutions available anywhere. Start a health movement and give back to those who support you. So it's building the value of what we have, which is very inspiring. It's like it's organic, it's going to help with health. Like this is something that nonprofits will get on board with because it's something that's helpful. Nonprofits are all about helping others. And then again, building the value. Why do your members need your products? Why would they buy them? How does it promote itself? Well, it's easy right there. And then expect to earn about $200 per Purium customer. Okay, a typical Purium customer will make more than $1,000 in purchases over his lifetime, and your 501c3 organization earns 20% for life. This means your organization can expect as much as $200 in lifetime donations for every person who redeems a gift card. And they break it down. 10 redemptions, approximately $2,000 in lifetime donations. 100 redemptions, approximately $20,000 in lifetime donations. 1,000 redemptions, approximately $200,000 in lifetime donations. Okay, so this really spells it out how that can work. So here's a document with the same information, just kind of slightly different layout. And now I'd like to go to Grace while we have her on the phone. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Wait, one more thing really quickly, sorry. And then they're interested and you go, what? And they go, okay, this sounds awesome. Like, how do we promote it? How do we promote it to our people? You go, check it out. We're going to give you this letter. You can use this letter and send it out to your, to your church fellowship or to your, patrons of your organization, your members. Send out this letter, send out this email, and you can edit it and change it. Okay, so they can put in their own logo. And then this explains, you can now save $50 on organic superfoods. We're launching a healthy living campaign. Would love for you to join us. It's a simple win-win fundraiser program. Do you love that? We're launching a healthy living campaign. You're going to support us and we're going to support you. You save on organic superfoods and a generous donation comes to us. So awesome. Healthy living made easy. Okay, so you guys can check out this letter. So again, the resources are in your Purium app or on your back office or you can find it on the Bliss page, the link to the actual website that has this brochure. They can learn about it. Then they can even go and look at the products. Okay. And then you've got the letter that you're going to send that they can send to their people. So it's already step-by-step laid out for them. They can send this to their people. All right. Grace, you look amazing. Where are you? It's such a nice looking environment.
I'm like racing to get my computer plugged in before the battery dies. Hold on.
because she's righteous and has a nonprofit that she's about to get on the phone with. Speaking of nonprofits, Grace, you're about us. So,
All right.
so Grace
Can
is
y'all
going
hear
to
me?
share with us an experience that we had yesterday. She, I want to hear from, yes, I can hear you. And I want to hear from you, Grace, how you, how you made contact with this person, like how they got interested and what your follow-up steps were to make it happen. And then then by the end of the conversation, then we had a connect call and he was totally on board and ready to order products for himself even.
Yeah, so I'll share. I just want to clarify, they didn't sign up yet. He does have one more person that he needs to run it by. But
Great.
basically what happened is that I put, an ad, a post on Facebook, like so many of us had, just saying, hey, looking for 501c3s to support in their fundraising endeavors for 2018. He actually, it was that original post that was like 5 million. Like a lot of people thought I was giving away grants, right? So the first thing that I did was I asked everybody on the thread who was serious to send me a messenger message. I said, first I'm going to go through my messenger messages. I'm going to get back to all of those people and then I'll circle back to this post. So I said, verify that you are a 501c3, send me the name and phone number of who I need to talk to directly. And, make sure you get it in Messenger because that's how I'm going to prioritize. So then I sent those people, a lot of people were like, oh my gosh, they thought I was just giving away $5 million. And so I had to first start with just letting people know, hey, this actually is not a grant situation. I don't personally have $5 million that I'm giving away. However, this is coming through the company that I'm partnered with. And it's an incredible, incredible opportunity for nonprofits to create residual income at no cost at all to their organization. I'm writing up a proposal letter. I'll have it done this weekend. What's the email address that would be best for you in terms of receiving that? So that was that step. So the next step was Lindsay and I had worked on a proposal letter. She actually just took the flyer and put it into letter form, basically. And then I added a few things. And then I also reached out to Molly because I knew that she had been pretty active. So I actually I created a proposal letter, and I can share it on Bliss Ohana or Alchemy or something. And just made it really fun, made it easy to personalize for each group. And I sent everybody a pretty official proposal letter with a header and everything. And so that was the next step. So the funny thing was that right when I was I had all these people that I needed to get back to, and I was feeling kind of stressed. So I just sat and I was like, who are the people who are really rising to the top? Because a lot of people had sent me their information. So there was this brother, I'm actually not remembering the name of his organization right in this moment, but he has a food truck and he is doing school to farm education. And his food truck has solar panels, and he has the vision. He totally got it in this download, right? So right as I'm sitting down and thinking about it, I open my email, and seriously, in that moment, he emails me this letter about his organization. So I just call him right then, and I was like, "Hey, you know what? I was just thinking about you. Your letter came through right when I was going to email you. Let's have a conversation." So I basically asked him, this is a really key question, how much money, well, he launched into telling me the story about his nonprofit. But I think the key questions that are really evoking good conversation are, how much money are you wanting to generate for your nonprofit in 2018, and what do you have in place to do that? And so that's really a good thing to just help people get thinking, do they have a set goal? What is their step-by-step plan? So he and I talked, and I really just listened to him for a long time. This was an over an hour conversation, and probably the first 40 minutes was him just really sharing about how his nonprofit had come to be, and he's super passionate about it. And what I got was oh my gosh, this is like Dave Sandoval 25 years ago. He's so positioned to go exactly, huge level like Purium has. And so I just shared that with them. And I shared more about Dave Sandoval and Amy and who they are and how passionate they are. And we both just felt this really intense, yes. And I had texted Sarah and Rachel, and I was like, hey, can either of you hop on? This is I feel like this is a really big situation. And so anyway, come to find out, he had some health issues that he was working with. So Rachel popped on for the last 15 minutes and gave him basically a wellness consult. And for him, he was like, oh, that's amazing. He got it. He was like, so this is how it works. All right, this is great. And I need the products, and, you know, I have a friend who needs the products, and this is going to work for our nonprofit. But he just wants to talk to his partners.
Can I walk on Mr. Crane?
Check
Oh,
your
somebody's
messages.
off
Check
of
your
mute,
mute buttons, everyone.
Yes.
Somebody who has a little one in the background.
Yeah,
He's
on
not
Mr.
alone.
Crane.
Can you mute everyone, Rach?
There.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, so that happened. And then, you guys, this is so massive. Like, I woke up this morning just feeling so deeply grateful. Like, this is effing genius that Purium has done this. I mean, they have just given us an opportunity to connect with huge, huge, huge brand partners who have massive, massive scale. You know, so here's what I'll say. I've been sending out the proposal letter. Some people definitely have this piece around like, you know, this isn't a fit. The call I was supposed to do right now, they were like, it's not a fit, you know. But what I did was, because I was listening to the call, I just texted him back and I was like, I hear you. I understand this is a very different model than most 501c3s have worked with before. I just want to let you know that the first one that came on board just, you know, generated $4,000 for their company and, you know, for their organization in 12 hours. So, you know, and I even said, I'm not trying to pressure you, but I just want to let you know that this is a potential. And if anything shifts, get back to me, you know.
Excellent.
But yeah, I had 2 really great calls today, and people are excited. And when they catch it, they catch it. And most people, like the woman I talked to today, she called me. She was super excited. We were brainstorming about how this would work for her organization. And then she said, well, how do I get my hands on one of these $50 gift cards? And I was like, well, I can either give you one and I would get 20% of everything you order, or let's get your organization signed up and then they're going to get it. And so she's connected with a woman in South Carolina who has an alternative healing center. They have like 4 501c3s that are interlinked. So this is huge. And once they also realize that first umbrella 501c3, that first organization that comes on, they can enroll other organizations. And so, I mean, the potential is massive. And if people can get past this first little like MLM thing, or, you know, we don't want to do sales with our community, it's huge. And what David Litt said to Lindsay, because she sent him a question asking about some languaging, and he was like, you know what, if people do not want to support their communities to get healthy, you know, if organizations are not interested in supporting their community to be healthy and making a lot of money for their organization doing it, move on to the next organization. Those of you who have posted on Facebook know, you know, the kind of response we're getting. Last piece I'm going to say, people are doing incredible things. It is so much fun to be like sitting in this role of potential philanthropist and having people bring their hearts and their souls and their projects to you and be like, this is what I'm doing. All we need is the funding. Yeah. It's so hopeful. And I'm just marking right now in my mind the way this feels, because I really want to be somebody who is doing huge philanthropy work in the world. And this is just an opportunity for us to take that step. So love you all. Don't waste any time. Just go for it. This is, you know, no risk. It's amazing.
Woo! That was a download. Thanks, Grace. I appreciate that so much. You took action immediately. You caught the vision. You created a letter. You created a proposal letter. You immediately got on Facebook. You immediately started reaching out, and you just like started gathering. And this is one of the reasons you were on my top list. You were like one of the first people I wanted to enroll when I joined Purium. I was like, Grace, I need to enroll Grace. Because you've always had this incredible power, which is your willingness to shine in the world, and your ability to like really attract people because you just connect so authentically and you love people and you just so genuinely want to help others. And I knew that you would be really powerful in this business, and I really wanted to partner up with you. You were the first person on my list. You and Anne, and I got you both on the same leg. And so I just want to thank you for really modeling, jumping right into it, not being afraid, but just like, you know, having no fear and just like being willing. But really, it's, you know, where that no fear place comes from the 7 areas of belief. It comes from conviction in what you're doing because you know this is a good thing. You know this can help others, and everyone gets to benefit, right? We all get to benefit. So when people are hitting the 9K club in our downline, they're also generating huge amounts of volume for us. That's a lot of points that can help us rank. Okay, so you get to benefit, they get to benefit. Why not? Everyone gets to benefit, right? We help others, we rise by helping others. So thank you so much. That example was really powerful. You went through all the steps, you reached out, you sent information, you got him on a connect call, and you're following up. And the connect call, of course, we went into their health. And at the very least, if the person you're talking to doesn't sign up with their organization, they may sign up, become a loyal customer, or become a brand partner themselves at some point, even if they don't sign up with the organization. So it doesn't hurt to reach out because so much can happen. All right, awesome. So let's open it up to questions right now and comments. It's 11:35. We got good time.
I have a question. I'm up here in Canada. Oh, I'll get out of the sunlight. I'm up here in Canada. What I understand to be different is that we need it to be registered with the the Canada Revenue Agency as a non-charitable status, and then we can upload this to them. Now, do you know if they're going to have?
I'm just trying to see who this is. Who's speaking? I can't.
Oh, it's Annette. Sorry,
okay.
Sorry, Rachel.
I'm just not seeing you. I don't know what's going on, but go ahead.
Oh, okay. Is it going to be the same? They could set up direct deposit and everything that we can do, right?
Yep. I mean, as far as I understand,
like for them to get paid, and everything's going to be exactly the same.
Yeah, just like any brand partner, they're going to be able to rank. They're going to be able to, get bonuses, and yeah. We've always signed up nonprofits. I mean, we've been able to, anyone can sign up their business or their nonprofit. It's just that now we have like a free way for them to gain entry.
Okay, perfect.
Immediately. Yep. Awesome. Any other questions?
So I have a question because I have about 3 of them today to connect with. Oh, I thought she had said she was done.
No, I think somebody else is just off mute. Go ahead, Deborah.
Okay, thank you. So I have a church and about 3 nonprofits I'm targeting today. I'm so thrilled with this. This is awesome because I know at my core soul I just want to be doing philanthropy. So I guess I'm going for the number 1 decision maker, and then the number 1 decision maker, if it's a 501c, are they signing up under their name or under the organization's name, and then who's managing it?
Organizations.
Okay, yeah. I'll read even more about it, and I'm trying to get on my laptop because my phone's about to go red. Okay, thank you, love.
And then depending on the size of the organization, it'll vary who's running it. Some organizations will have to get approval from the board, and it might take a few more steps. But that's why it's important that you hand them the resources, these links, so they can show the links to the board. They can say, "Here's what the program's about. Here's how we can earn donations." And then here's a letter we can send to our members so that they can get excited and get on board and understand the value of what we're giving them, and they can see how it can benefit them too.
Okay, so you said that the cover letter, and we're sending them a cover letter that we're going to find on Purium, Bliss, Ohana, or the back office on the website, and then sending them. So the cover letter will explain it, and then
you're going to make your own cover letter.
Oh, okay.
Your own cover letter.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I want to do that, so it's my flavor.
And then send them the information, which is here, let me go back to screen share.
Thank you.
So then we're going to send them, what happened to my little thing? Hang on. So you're going to send them this link, introducing Purium's new 501c3 fundraising program.
And where did you just find that? Because I can't get on my regular laptop. So where did you just find this?
Okay, I'm going to explain it. This is on our website. And one way to find this link is if you go to the Bliss page and you look at the document. On the Bliss page is where you can start on the Bliss page, go to Files, and then from Files, go to Purium Gives. And then you can look at these documents, okay? That opens up the document. All right, or you can click this one. Purium Gives has all the instructions. It gives you step-by-step instructions. Aaron made this document. You open it up, it downloads, right? And then you open up from your computer, and then here's the step-by-step process, okay? It says, here's how to share the new Purium Gives program. And then it says, introduce a program, share this flyer. So this is the link to the Purium website. So you share this flyer right here. This is the link to the website. And then it says you can also find this link at the bottom of iShop Purium under Purium Gives. So all you have to do is go to the website and scroll down to the bottom so you see Purium Gives.
On the home page?
Yep.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. That was really clear. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and then if they decide they want to do the program, then the next step is say, here's a letter you can send a member. And then you send them this letter that they can edit. Right here, insert logo, and they can insert their own logo. And this letter is in the back office under marketing materials. Under resources library, under marketing materials is this letter, which you can insert the logo. This is a Word doc that will download to your computer that you then email to them.
Got it. Okay, thank you.
Fast?
I got to type fast.
Okay. Does that help everyone? Am I going too fast? Anyone else need me to go over that again? I'm kind of a fast talker, I know. So basically, I'm showing you a bunch of resources. The main one is if you go into Bliss, into Files, and you open up the Purium's Gives doc, that's going to allow you to download onto your computer the instructions for how to communicate with these organizations. And that's something that Erin posted. It's posted by Erin, so you know that that's the one. And then the other one's the letter. Okay.
Hey, Rachel, I think your battery might be low on your computer. If you want to plug in.
I can't. Okay. Here's the problem: is that the power's out at my house, so I'm just like I'm running on dry. So I got 4% left. This meeting will end if this thing dies. So sorry about that. Is there anything else? I mean, we're getting through this pretty fast.
I have a quick question.
I had a question.
Oh, okay. Gayla and then Allison. I can recognize Allison's voice even though I didn't see her.
So one of the ways that I've looked at this is that it might be really helpful if I can work with a health professional through the organization, like if there's a volunteer person and that person can be like the point of contact. Do you think that matters or not? I mean, you can start there, and then if they don't want to, they can direct you and say, oh, well, actually, here's who you want to talk to. Someone will always know who to direct you to. Okay, great. Yeah. I'm going to look at some questions here. And then Allison, or were you done? Were you done, Gayla? Yep, thanks. Okay. So once you get these people on a call, the question is, so then you say, we've sent them this information and just let them know you'd love to talk with them and explain more. And then you want to introduce them to someone, maybe me, maybe Sarah, maybe your upline, anyone in your upline, and say, how much money does your organization want to raise in 2018? And what do you have in place to generate that? Okay. And then you want to just forward, pace, lead, empower, ask questions, really get to know what their goals are, what their needs are, so that you can figure out how to explain to them how they can meet those goals and how long it would take. Okay. All right. Next, Allison.
Go
ahead.
I want to say one thing about organizations like this that is important, that is implied in everything you said, but I want to make a distinction about it. When you do call an organization and you get someone on the phone, you always want to ask for the key decision maker. You want to get to that person.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. And just so you know, Deborah, you don't have to talk right into the phone. It's really loud. You can just talk normally.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
That's perfect. Just like that. That's good. All right. Next. Anyone else?
Hey, Rach, I'd like to just share something that I'm discovering as I'm working with people. Number one, God, I just totally lost it. That's so funny. I had a really important...
I'll come back to you, and I'm going to plug in. I just realized there's an outlet that I think I can use. So
okay.
Part of my unprofessionality of doing this, but this is what happens when you don't have power in your house.
Sorry, I totally forgot that. I'll get it back at some point.
All good. Let's see if anyone else has any thoughts.
Yeah, I'd love to jump in. Aloha, it's Allison.
Aloha.
So, without getting super heady about it, I just noticed a couple of the people I'm reaching out to with their nonprofits have been my prospects. I've been really hoping to get them as some of my key influencers in my community. And so I had this thought like, oh damn, is this somehow gonna like backfire in motivating them to actually like sign up with me if they're giving all their juice with this other avenue and signing up all their people through their nonprofit. And kind of what I came back to is just, explaining the whole structure, and leaving that choice to them. But at
What kind of
this point,
organization
it seems, pardon me?
What kind of organization is it?
It's a conservation efforts for bees, and there's a production company for festivals here on the Big Island associated with their nonprofit. And so the festival coordinator, she's who I met with, and super pumped about the nonprofit though link. So I mean, I'm stoked that I'm juicing her up now on like this avenue and kind of getting her to see the vision, where before she's kind of been on the fence. But I mean, she's definitely was getting warmer with me as a prospect, and then this came along. So yeah, it's just an interesting thing that came up.
Cool. So this is somebody at a festival who's fundraising. They have like an organization that helps bees, and she was kind of a prospect, but now you're realizing like, oh, we can just feel this big opportunity. Have you sent her the materials?
Yeah, I've sent her the materials, and I'm getting, she's coming to see Dave on tomorrow.
Perfect.
Stoked about that, and just leveraging that opportunity here on Big Island. We got Dave coming, and Amy. Oh my God.
Yeah, plan to have a connect with her and Sarah to talk about the opportunity, the 501c3 opportunity. Like just have a connect call right there in person.
Okay, mahalo.
Yeah, that's awesome, exciting. Gosh, the bee people, we need those. We need them. We want to help them so much. By the way, I did plug in. I forgot we have an extension cord.
Rachel, can it be animal organizations too?
Any organization, any nonprofit in the world. I mean,
right.
Any nonprofit wherever we offer gift cards. And they can also obviously like they can ship products anywhere. Yeah. 1 second here. So let's see, there's something I was going to say. Oh yeah, so just to keep in mind, there are some nonprofits that don't allow, they have policies that if anyone gains profit from like products or something like that, that they just don't do it. They're not mean or anything about it. Some people have a policy in place. Like locally, we had people working with the Center for Spiritual Living, and they basically, said that it's in their policy that they won't work with people who they don't work with organizations that will profit from the donations or the fundraising campaign. So that's okay. We accept them.
Can you say that again? Doubt. You blinked out. Can you say that again, please?
Yeah, so if there's somebody in my downline who's really tightly connected with the Center for Spiritual Living and already like proposed it to them, and they were very clear that they have a policy that they don't actually work with any organizations that have a business that's.
God, you're going in and out. You are frozen now.
Am I frozen for everyone or just you?
You're freezing. You're coming in and out, Rach. Every time you start to explain it, you freeze, and then you come out on the other end.
Right. Okay. How about now? Am I still unstable?
Your picture's frozen, but we can hear your voice kind of roboty.
Okay, so let's here. I'm going to stop my video, and there. Can you hear my voice? Is my voice coming in?
Yep.
Okay. So. Like the Center for Spiritual Living, somebody is very connected with them. That's an organization local, and they said we don't partner up with businesses where people profit off of our fundraising.
Got it. Okay, finally we heard
policy.
it.
The policy. So it's okay. They were very kind about it, and it's okay. But it's just something to know. Some people have that, but it doesn't mean. But there's plenty of people who don't care because they know that they're gonna get those donations, and so it's helpful to let people know, hey, we have you know, this, like right now, there's these laws going through that are basically saying that people cannot have tax write-offs when they donate to charities. And so this is going to actually affect charities and nonprofits. They're not going to have as many donations because people won't be able to write it off. So this opportunity to partner up with us goes around that and makes it possible for them to still benefit and receive donations from people who might not otherwise donate because they're not getting a write-off. They're getting products though. So David proposed that as a solution. Madrone, fun.
I'd like to suggest something. I'm actually in the process of working with foreign products, kind of moving that world. And one of the things is, because I'm going to benefit if I sign up 5% of the BV. So one of the things I said to this one specific group that I work with on a regular basis, I basically said, because it's about people's healing journeys and transformations, there's going to be some kind of management of infrastructure as people sign up and they have questions. I mean, what I offered to them was that I would manage their infrastructure, putting people into the support group, answering people's questions, getting them turned on. So that was kind of what I was offering, is that I will help them create their marketing tools, you know, basically support them. And that is what I would be getting my 5% for, is to manage their infrastructure.
Perfect. That's a nice way to put it.
That actually speaks into what I was going to say. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm hearing from some nonprofits is, hey, you know what? I don't want another project that I have to learn about. I'm already like doing my nonprofit thing, and adding something else that I then have to learn about and figure out and sell, like, just doesn't work for me. So as, you know, Madrone said, the way that Lindy and I presented it to our local dance community, it was like, hey, you know, you set up the events, we will come, we will do the educational piece, and just basically help you navigate the, you know, logistics and administration of it. But they actually asked for a letter outlining what everybody's responsibilities were, you know, so they really wanted to hear from us, what are we willing to do in order to help that go through, and they wanted it in writing. And so just to know that that is a big step. Nonprofits are obviously often very overworked and very underpaid. So you have to really map out how we're going to make it easy for them. That's it.
I appreciate that. Overworked, underpaid, and how we're going to make it easy for them. So there's somebody chatting who jumped on late who was asking, how do we go about signing up nonprofits? Why would they be interested? I recommend that you actually watch this. This recording is going to be up in Bliss Ohana. Watch this thing, because we went over that the whole first part. And long story short, to answer your other question, which is, besides the fact that we have amazing stuff here, life-changing, what is their incentive? So the incentive is they're going to get 20% of whatever, you know, people are buying. They're going to get 20% for life. And there's no investment. It doesn't cost them anything to join, but they're going to get a free launch pack. And, you know, they're going to get support from us, right? To like support their, you know, quote unquote downline, and help them in the support groups. And, you know, some of us are offering to, you know, manage the program for them, essentially manage the people who get enrolled so that they get support. All right. It's 11:53.
Hey, Rachel, it's Stephanie.
Hey, Steph.
Hi, girl.
Hey.
Hi. I just wanted to chime in. I've worked in the nonprofit sector a ton in my adult life, and I'm just completely blown away about this initiative. It is off the charts phenomenal. And it's not going to be for every single nonprofit. So just the same way we are learning about who our brand partners are when we are prospecting friends, colleagues, influencers, etc., we also want to be discerning and really weed out the people that, or the organizations that will or will not be appropriate for us, because we are partnering with this nonprofit, right? I mean, let's be really clear here. When we bring people in as our brand partners, we're having meals with them, we're on the phone with them constantly. So it's got to be people, there's got to be a resonance. You know, there's got to be a resonance. It's got to feel good. It's got to be connected to who you are. And and what you love and what you care about. And so I just wanted to highlight that for everybody. Like, tune in, tune into what you are feeling. The same sort of radar that you would have for your right brand partners is going to be exactly the same with the Purium Gives program. So that's what I wanted to say. Thanks.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Yeah, this may not be for everybody. Don't be attached to the person or the organization. Just be attached to the process, right? Be married to the process, not to the person, not to the organization. Let it unravel. Just keep, there's lots of opportunities. There's plenty of nonprofits needing income. So just keep moving down the list. Just plant your seeds and then like notice the ones that are blooming and fertilize and water those seeds. Anyone else?
Rachel, you're cutting in and out.
It's all right. Maybe other people have things to say.
Hey, it's Roxy. I just wanted to chime in real quick. Can you all hear me?
Hey, girl.
I just wanted to say something in regards to what Grace had just brought up with people saying that like they don't have the bandwidth and they're just too busy building up their nonprofit. One good question to ask might be, is there anyone in your organization that might want to take on kind of managing this product or this project? If it's not you, is there a volunteer or someone who is really excited about your charity that might want to team up and I could work with them and they could kind of be a project manager in a sense, like don't, like almost like in some cases, always be a little bit hesitant to just take no for an answer and rather like do some more digging and find out if they're not able to manage it themselves, who in their organization might be able to spearhead this project.
Excellent question. Who in your organization might be able to spearhead this project? I'm gonna write that down. And I mean, this is relatively simple because if people want to support the organization, they're like, oh, I got a $50 gift card. Here's the link. And I know the gift code. The gift code is, such and such profit or nonprofit. And they just go to the website. They may just like be like, oh, cool, I need this. This looks good. Yeah, this, if they watch the videos and they click around, they're probably going to buy something. If you have an organization that's with like 2,000 members, all those 2,000 members going to get an email with a link and a gift code, and they go to the website. I'm sure enough of a percentage is going to actually open and go try to buy something, especially if there's maybe a suggestion like, here, try our Biomedic. It does this and this and this, or do our 10-day cleanse. It says lose weight. Like if there's some kind of recommendation in the letter, and it's a very simple letter, people will know exactly what to buy. And right now we've got Christmas and Hanukkah and these gift giving holidays where people can just think about the different kits that we have as gifts, like the survival kit, the immune pack, the mood increase pack, the mood improvement pack. I forget what it's called. Better mood pack. And the sleep pack. So all these different packs are great gifts during the holidays. So this is a great time for them to launch. And it's pretty simple. The letter is written right there. We've told them, here's the letter you send out to do a mass email to all of your members sending this letter, and it spells it out for them, and they can join the campaign, and they can share it with their friends, and then everyone's using this gift code. Was that clear? Did everybody hear me? Not sure if I broke up.
Yeah, this is Val. I just have a really quick question, something I missed, Grace. Grace, you mentioned you had spoken to somebody and they were a bit iffy. You said, you referenced the first nonprofit that signed up. I forgot how you put it. Received, I think you said $4,000. Was that $4,000 in the first 4 hours? Is that what you said?
In the first day, the first 12 hours.
Oh, okay. All right, thanks.
All this information also, just so you know where you can find it, so you can find that story again, is in the Bliss Ohana. If you do a search in the Bliss Ohana for John, you'll see Sarah Rhinelander's post that says, keep calm and give. And then it tells the story of John, I can't say his last name, Altschuler, and how he hit the 9K club his first day and the 4K club his second day.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You're welcome. Yeah. Anyone else? We're almost at the top of the hour. One more minute. And then check out the messages here.
Great.
Yeah.
So when are we actually doing the cover letter? Sending them a cover letter?
So Grace has offered to put a cover. She's going to put her cover letter in the Bliss Ohana as well as the Team Alchemy group. And she created it and she's offering it to us to use. So I would just say, make your little touch on it, make it yours. Copy her idea, but, maybe word it a little differently. So it's your voice. But yeah, it's up to you to write your own cover letter.
Okay. And you said that Sarah's going to do that.
No, Grace is creating.
Okay.
She already created a cover letter that she called it a, what did she call it? She's on a call right now with the 501c3. So that's why she's probably not on here anymore. But anyway, it's like a cover letter. It's basically a proposal letter, she called it.
Okay.
And she'll put that in the file section today sometime.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah, but what you can do is, when you get, let's say so let's go through the process again, all right? We're gonna screen share. So let's say you have your first step is you are like Sarah and you write this. Favorite charity, nonprofit, 501c3, I'm looking to partner with 5 for a massive fundraising opportunity. Okay, and then you get all these suggestions, all these people, so then you contact them and you say, who's the key decision maker? Who can I talk to about fundraising? Okay, they get you on the phone with somebody fundraising. You can either tell them idea or just say, can I email somebody? Can I email this person some information about how they might fundraise? You can send this letter to them, introducing Purium's new 501c3 fundraising program. This is on your website. You can send them a link, or you can send them a PDF right here, the Purium PDF right here. This is in your back office under marketing materials. And then if they're interested, then you tell them how, get them on the phone, but you can tell them how and say, here's, let's see, where is it? Where's the letter? I think it's down here. Wait a minute. Letter to members. Then you can email them this, right? And they put in their own logo. You email them to say, this is what you would send to all of your members. Oops. This is what you would send to all of your members right here. Let's look at it. We haven't looked at it. You can now save $50 on organic superfoods with, with favorite pet organization. We're launching a healthy living campaign and would love for you to join us. It's a simple win-win fundraising program. You save on organic superfoods and a generous donation comes to us. So that explains to their members right away what's going on. And then we go into detail. Healthy living made easy. We've partnered with a superfood manufacturer based in Southern California called Purium. They've been making all-natural, non-GMO nutritional supplements for 25 years. Again, this is the email that their members are opening up and seeing. What started as a small family-owned manufacturing business has grown into the largest online farm-to-family superfood store on the internet called iShopPurium.com. Superfood store, see? The iShop Purium website includes a wide variety of health products and then it gives them ideas. It's planting seeds so that they know what to look for on the website. Weight loss, energy, sleep, cleansing, stress reduction, rejuvenation, athletic performance, mental clarity, and healthy aging. So it's telling them, here's what you can find on the website, building the value. Then we come to, all of the products are pure, tells them more about how great they are. Plus every product has a money back guarantee. You save $50 on your first order. So that's emphasized. We have a $50 gift card for you to use on your iShopPurium.com order. Just purchase $75 of products or more and you save $50 with our code. Plus you'll save up to 25% on all future orders. Use the gift card code. And then it says the gift card code, favorite pet organization, Humane Society. Use the gift card code, Humane Society. And then it says we earn 20% for life. So it's telling them this is like a way to donate 20% to us. By just buying this, we're gonna get 20%. Purium donates 20% on everything you spend for as long as you are a customer. So this is the fundraiser that you keep on giving to your health and our community. You can share our code with anyone you know. The more you share, the more we receive. Anyone you share our code with will also save 50% on their first order and up to 25% on all future orders. Purium will make a 20% donation on all these purchases as well. The more you share, the more is donated. Okay, so it's really encouraging the members to purchase and to share and to get their friends to purchase and to everyone to get as many people as possible to use these gift cards. What you do. And then here it tells them the action step, the call to action. What do you do? Go to iShop Purium, order any products you like. Just enter our gift code when you are checking out and you'll save $50. That's it. And 20% from all future purchases will be donated back to us. Then please share our gift code with others if you'd like. This is a health initiative that everybody can feel good about. Okay, so by sending, it's not even a lot of work for them. If they just send this email out and maybe send out variations of it regularly, they are gonna get to the 1K, 2K, 3K club. And like John did with his organization, he got to the 9K club in 12 hours by sending this email out to their organization, and all these people purchased. Okay, so that's how it works. Hope that answers your question.
Yes.
Great.
Thank you.
We are at the top of the hour. Yeah, go ahead. No, it's
Hey,
fine.
this is Shanti.
Great.
I hear you say that this promotion to nonprofits is only good for December.
So we are only giving them free launch packs through the month of December. They can use the cards all year, forever. I mean, they're going to they have unlimited gift cards their first year, and then let's say they only sign up people their first year and then they stop. They're still going to get, those customers can still keep buying from their website, right?
Mm-hmm.
Forever. And so they can get 20% forever, no matter what. But they only get free launch packs the month of December, so that's why we got to move on it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And so you're getting all that volume. If they're in the 9K club, you got points, girl. You got hella points. You are ranking.
That's awesome.
You're getting bonus. Yeah.
Cool. I like it.
Whoop, whoop,
Quick
whoop.
question, Rachel.
Yeah.
Where's Grace going to post her cover letter?
In Bliss Ohana and the Team Alchemy page.
I wrote one, but I'd like to see hers.
Okay. She's calling it a proposal. She called it her proposal letter. So I'll ask her to put cover letter on it too. Cover letter, proposal letter, so you guys can find it if you search. I'll ask her to post in the thread.
I just wanted to tell you something. I want to just tell you something publicly.
Okay.
Since you have been doing, you're losing 20 pounds and doing all your weight building and winning your evening gown competition at your bodybuilding competition you went to, I've just really noticed the exercise joy. Like your joy jumps out the screen. It's very intoxicating, uplifting, and inspiring. So I just wanted to reflect that back.
Oh, thank you. I love you so much. Thank you so much for that reflection. That's so beautiful. I appreciate that, Madrone. Glad that you can feel that and see that. I definitely have a lot of energy. I work out every morning at 7 a.m. So I did my hour-long workout, and then I did more working out for another hour and doing yoga and some other stuff. And so yeah, I'm going to be doing my Zooms every Tuesday, by the way, you guys. Tuesday's my day. So if you're ever wanting to come to my Zooms, this is when I do it. And except that I just want to let you guys know that I am going to be gone December 27th through January 14th. I'm going to be on a meditation retreat. So I'm going to have a 2-week break. I'll be deep in meditation, so I will not be looking at messages. Will not be checking my phone or my email, which will be really weird and crazy and hard for me. But I'm going to meditate and try to surrender to world and life without an interaction to the outside world. But I know you guys can do it. So yeah, hold down the fort for me while I'm gone. And we're going to be gone at the Crown Trip. Sarah and I will be, and Skylar, and we'll be at the Crown Trip with David Skultety and all the other, the owners and the big wigs of the company. We are going to gather so much information. When we get together, we powwow. And we share, what's working for you? What's working for you? We have our own Crown Mastermind, and we're going to bring you guys the best of the best that's working for this entire company. So you guys will have new tools and new inspiration, and we're going to give you the download. We're going to help them, other Crowns, get what we're doing so that everybody's getting the best information and sharing the best resources and understanding the best way to lead everybody in our community. So stay tuned. Make sure that you guys are tuning in. I'm not sure who's going to be leading next week while we're on the crown trip, but all you diamonds, get ready to like jump on there and like sign up for days, okay? So the trip is, we leave Thursday. Sarah's already left. I'm leaving Thursday morning, and we're going to be done. It ends on the 12th, so we'll be free from the 13th on. So I'll be free from the 13th to the 27th. And then after that, I'm on my meditation retreat. So cool. Thanks, y'all. Love you guys so much. It's fun to see all your faces.